around this 5.2-kilometre circuit. Mick Doohan certainly thinks Fabio Quartararo is the hot favourite. It's the head-to-head. Quartararo versus Bagnaia, our top two men in the World Championship, our top two men on the grid for this Italian Grand Prix.
16 points, covers 4 riders coming into this one. Oh dear, huge drama here.
Bastianini.
And now Bastianini's airbag's gone off. He's crashed his motorcycle on the warm-up lap on the way to the grid. How on earth has that happened?
Can you believe it? What has happened to Enea Bastianini coming to the grid to start his home Grand Prix, his first race on Italian soil in the Premier Class, and it's a disaster. He starts the sprint back to his second bike. The marshals, of course, now are going to have to try and pick up that motorcycle and make sure there's nothing on the circuit. Green flag at the back of the grid. We're ready to go without Bastianini.
No Bastianini. It looks like it's already over for him, but we will go racing. Lights out here in Mugello. Great start there from Fabio Quartararo with his new whole shot device. Look at that work. The Ducati of Bagnaia is trying to come through on the slipstream into turn 1. Here he comes up the inside. Bagnaia leads.
It's a game of dare on the brakes as well now into first corner, and it's been won by Pecco Bagnaia. Quartararo got the superb start with Yamaha's new front whole shot device, but couldn't quite get the drag down into San Donato. Bagnaia then pinched it. He leads here in Italy. Oliveira or Binder, they've had a great start up to third already.
Yeah, Oliveira, that is, the Portuguese rider. What a fantastic start it was from him. Zarco fourth ahead of Miller, Binder, Mir, Aleix Espargaro and Rins.
Yeah, pretty good start as well by Joan Mir from the third race. Picked up a couple of places from 9th into 7th place. Here we go, jumping down the hill through Casanova already. I've thought about it there into Cervelli, didn't he? Fabio Quartararo, eager to get through on Bagnaia in the early stages. Fantastic start then by the Portuguese Grand Prix winner last year. The Portuguese man, Miguel Oliveira, 7th to 3rd. Lightning quick on that new KTM. What can he do with that new chassis underneath him on the RC16? Under pressure from Zarco early on, no way through. Mia up the inside of Binder, down the hill into turn 10. Lovely by the world champion. He started to make some big inroads already here, the 36.
Yeah, that's a really aggressive and good start, isn't it, from Joan Mir. Binder just struggling to settle in the early stages. There's Marc Marquez. He made up a place. He's in 10th ahead of Morbidelli, Nakagami and Pirro. Nakagami then has made up a couple of places as well. Remember, he's got to try and make use of that sometime big moment on the rear end there for Zarco. He'd gone through on Miguel Oliveira, but he was out of the saddle then.
Yeah, on the gas coming through beyond Biondetti 1 and 2. You're carrying some lean angle and some speed through there on the gas, and that would have just fired him out the seat. Early warning for Zarco. He gathered it all back up. Lap 1 then about to be chalked off here in Mugello, and it's gone the way of the home hero Pecco Bagnaia on the factory Ducati. He leads by almost half a second. Zarco, can he get through on Quartararo with some slipstream? No, he can't. Quartararo late on the brakes into San Donato, holds on to second.
Binder's been bullied. He's been passed by Rins, he's been passed by Aleix Espargaro, and he's now just 1 place ahead of Marc Marquez. Bastianini, after whatever happened at the start of the warm-up lap, has got back out. Oh, Marquez has gone down. Someone else went wide on the left of him as well.
It was
Morbidelli. Marc Marquez then crashes out. He's perfectly okay, but he goes down.
Franco Morbidelli not having a good time with Repsol Honda right now, is it? He was down in Le Mans early on after a tangle with Pol Espargaro. This time around it's Marc Marquez. Marquez on the floor then at turn 3. His troubled weekend continues, and poor old Franco Morbidelli had nowhere to go. He was in the gravel. He's been able to stay on board that Petronas Yamaha SRT, but no point scoring possibility now, you think, for Morbidelli.
He's down! Bagnaia has gone down!
Arrabbiata 2, can you believe it? Unbelievable! Bagnaia has blown it in Mugello, head in hands, a second-hand destroyed factory Ducati. What a gift for Fabio Quartararo. He leads here in Mugello. Bagnaia down and out on lap 2.
The first mistake we've seen from Pecco Bagnaia all year, and it's on home turf.